Okay, great question. Climb milling is one we get a lot. There's conventional milling or climb milling. So let's take this end mill, and it's going to be a clockwise rotation cutter, right? This particular cutter is a clockwise rotation. So if I'm rotating this clockwise and I'm feeding it axially, if I'm feeding against the rotation, that's conventional milling. But as I'm rotating, if I feed this direction, the same direction that the cutter's rotating, that's what we refer to as climb milling. So if the cutter is rotating the same direction as the work is passing by it, that's climb milling. And if you're feeding opposite of the rotation of the cutter, that's conventional milling. Great question. Now, normally you run into that when you're doing end milling, but even with a face mill, if I'm only cutting half the width of the face mill and I'm feeding against the rotation, I'm conventional milling. But if I'm feeding the same direction that the cutter's rotating, if I'm less than half the diameter, right, because then I'm only on one of the quadrants of the mill, then I'm climb milling. So it is a standard term that's used in milling or facing, in end milling or facing.